Dear students, today I am going to teach you very special topic. Indian Independence Act 1947 passed by British Parliament. Dear students, you know that Mountbatten Plan made by Lord Mountbatten, and basically the partition of India. This decision decided by Mountbatten because he communicated to Indian National Congress leaders and Muslim League. Finally, he proposed Mountbatten Plan, and when Mountbatten Plan was accepted by all political party, then he recommended to the British Parliament, and British Parliament passed this bill, Indian Independence Bill, that was introduced by the British Prime Minister Clement Attlee, and this bill was passed by both houses of the Parliament by 1st July 1947, and when and after Crown signature, it was became a law. It became a law. Now clear? So, how many provisions are there? I would like to teach one by one. First one, two new dominion. India would be divided, first point, between two dominion, Pakistani dominion and Indian dominion. And both dominion will be sovereign dominion. Sovereign dominion means both dominion can make their internal policy, external policy, and economic policy, any policy I mean, without any interference of the British government, means they are sovereign dominion, both dominion I am talking. Earlier, before 1947, British government used to make law on Indian subcontinent, but now it was the jurisdictions of the Parliament, British Parliament had been over. Okay, and about the boundary I would like to mention, means which part will be Pakistani part and which part will be Indian part. So dear student, please three words you should remember. First one, I am talking about Pakistan. Sindh will be there, Balochistan will be there, north east frontier provinces will be there. Three you have to remember. First one, Sindh, Balochistan and north east frontier province. Three you have to remember. And third and fourth and fifth, one tips I will give, after that you will be very much comfortable. We have two Punjab. So East Punjab and West Punjab. So one Punjab Pakistan is having and one Punjab India is having. We have two Bengal. So which Bangladesh was there, that was known as, okay, East, that time East Pakistan. Okay, understood? So three you remember, fourth will be there West Punjab, and fifth will be there East Bengal. West Punjab will be Pakistani province, and East Bengal will be Pakistani province. And then how we can decide about if we can understand about the Indian dominion. So remaining how many territory were there, all will be Indian dominion. I think you are getting. Again going to teach you three. First Sindh one, then Balochistan one, then north west frontier province plus West Punjab and East Bengal. Understood? And the exact boundary of the dominion would be determined by Boundary Commission, and one Redcliffe Commission was set up and he decided. So first point clear. Second point, provision of the partition. Both Bengal and Punjab would be divided. It so desired by the people. The provincial assembly of the two part will meet separately, representing Hindu majority district or Muslim majority district, and would decide it through the majority vote whether they wanted to wanted the division of the province or not. Means very fairly decision taken that Punjab Assembly and Bengal Assembly, both assembly member will sit together or means they will sit separately and they will decide that which district people want to be in Indian Dominion and or Pakistani Dominion. Likewise, decision will be taken. I think second point is very easy. Third, we will be there. A plebiscite. Plebiscite means a referendum would be held in northwest frontier province as well as the Sylhet district because Muslim majority area in East Bengal to determine whether they would like to join Pakistani or Indian Dominion. Both these provinces join West and East Pakistan respectively. Governor General of each Dominion, that is third point, means Indian Dominion and Pakistani Dominion. Both Dominion will have separate Governor General appointed by the Crown. And one more point is there I would like to mention here. Means who will be the new governor of each dominion will be appointed by the British Crown means and they will be working till date when both Constituent Assembly means Indian Constituent Assembly and Pakistani Constituent Assembly will not make their constitution, meaning if tomorrow or day after tomorrow or day or after 3 months 2 months if both dominion will make constitution, then they can elect their own governor and British government will have no any interest now. Clear? And Constituent Assembly to serve as a central legislative. What do you mean by this? Both dominion had to set up Constituent Assembly of each. So problem is there. Constituent Assembly is making law. India got freedom in 1947. Then how country will run? Means one rules and regulation required. And who will make law for the respective dominion? So it has been said that according to the Government of India Act 1935, both dominion will work according to the Government of India Act 1935 and respective Constituent Assembly will serve as a legislative body, meaning Constituent Assembly will have to work. First one, Constituent Assembly of each dominion will make the constitution for the respective dominion, and second, same Constituent Assembly will work as a parliament till a date they will not make their own constitution. So dear student, very clear. Pakistani Constituent Assembly will work for Pakistan. Means they will rule, they will make law for Pakistan according to the Government of India Act 1935 and they will make the constitution for Pakistan only. Indian Constituent Assembly will make constitution for India and that Constituent Assembly, Indian Constituent Assembly will work as a parliament for India and both dominion will make law according to the Government of India Act 1935 till date when they will not make their own constitution. I think it is very clear. Now, end of the jurisdiction of the British Parliament. First one is to try to understand what is jurisdiction. Jurisdiction means it is a power of Parliament or Supreme Court, High Court, okay? Like suppose Supreme Court jurisdiction entire India, but High Court jurisdiction will be within the state. So likewise, British Parliament had jurisdiction, means British Parliament used to make law on Indian affairs also. Means India was in the jurisdiction of the British Parliament. Means British Parliament can make law on India before Indian continent before 1947. But according to this Act 1947, it has been said that now the British jurisdiction on Indian subcontinent will be over. Going to read this one. The legislative authority of the British Parliament would cease from August 15, 1947. The title of Empress of India and King of England were dropped from the royal style till the new constitution was framed. Each of Dominion and all provinces to be governed according to the Government of India Act 1935, just I have told you, and Governor General was given the power to modify or adopt the Government of India Act 1935 by March 31, 1948, and right of the king to veto law was given up. Earlier, king had right to veto. Veto means suppose any decision taken by cabinet, and veto power means that decision of cabinet will be rejected, we can say like this one. Veto power means it is a negative power, and veto power in United Nations, I'll teach you. Veto power means a negative vote given by any permanent member against any resolution in the Security Council, that is a veto power. So veto means a negative vote, we can say. Next topic is there, princely state. Regarding princely state, it is said that princely state had three options. First one, they can assimilate themselves in Indian Dominion or Pakistani Dominion or remain independent. 3 points are there, I think. And next one, how many treaties signed between princely state and British Crown will be considered lapse from 15th August 1947. Understood? Now, treaty and agreement. With the effect from the August 15, 1947, His Majesty Government would cease to have the responsibility for the government for India. All treaty and agreement between the British government and the rulers of the Indian state or any authority or tribals area would lapse. Agreement with the tribals of the northwest frontier were to be negotiated by the Dominion Council. Means, how many treaty agreement signed before 1947 will be considered lapse, and respective dominion will be responsible for negotiation. So all treaties had been signed before 1947 between princely state and rulers and crown, whatever tribal groups and crown, that will be lapse now. And division of army and assets, provision were made for the division of the Indian army between the two dominion, and steps were to be taken to the share of the assets and liabilities between the two dominion, and bringing the act into operation. The Governor General was vested with necessary power for bringing the Indian independence into effective operation. So Governor General were responsible, and Office of Secretary of State and interest of the existing officers, means Secretary of State office, were abolished. Now in this topic only this much, and dear student, next topic I will teach you that why did Congress accept the partition of India or Mountbatten plan. So I am going to teach in my next video. Thank you.